Hey everyone, this is Ramon with Tech Did This. Hope you're well. Discovered something new recently. So I think in one of my previous videos I've mentioned that I'm an Android user typically from a personal standpoint, but I swapped to iPhone. I have the 15 Pro Max right now and the 15 Pro, and also if you saw one of my other videos, I did get the 15 Pro Max because of my sister. Not good, but enjoying it. We'll see if I keep it. Still in the return period. Anyway, so something interesting that I learned about iPhones is when you do backup and restores. So I'm pretty big on saving battery, and I had done a bunch of settings. It's actually one of my nuances that I've learned with iPhone, that you have to do a lot of settings to be able to get really good battery life. It's not that standard you can get not great battery life, but for me, I like to turn off a couple things. And so I did a backup and restore on the 15 Pro Max from my 15 Pro, and I realized that some of the settings didn't roll over, and I thought that pretty much Apple's kind of standard backup and restore really makes everything copy over. But interesting discovery, so I'm going to show you what didn't save, which is actually a lot of the changes I made to like location services. I'm also going to link the video that I use as an inspiration to make this video, and also the channel Pay It Forward is what they're called. They make a lot of videos about iPhones and tips and tricks, so definitely going to give them kudos in the description. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, so on the left I have the 15 Pro, and on the right 15 Pro Max. So this was a backup and restore from the 15 Pro to the Pro Max. The settings we want to get to are the system services. So we're going to go to settings, go to privacy and security, and then from there you're going to click location services, and then from here you're going to scroll all the way down to system services. You see on the left I have these only 4 ticked on, and on the right all of these are ticked on. All of them, as you can see. Before I start moving this stuff around, I want to show you something interesting that I've learned about this. Is that at the bottom it tells you if the arrow is purple, it indicates that it's been used recently, and if it's gray, it's been used in the last 24 hours. So this is where I mentioned in terms of what I like about battery, changing some settings to save battery. I am certain that disabling these settings has helped me have at least an extra maybe 15-ish to 20% around the same time that I would normally, let's just say, be at that battery percentage when I kind of finish my workday. So when I was using my Pro Max, I noticed that it was losing a lot of juice, which I thought was strange because it's a Pro Max, therefore, which is why I wanted to investigate this. I love kind of finding what is going on and figuring things out. So then this is what I discovered, and I was like, voila, I think this is what was causing an issue. So with that, you can copy what you're seeing here. I'm not going to go detail by detail about what these things do, because that video I'm going to put in the description. That's from the other channel, Pay It Forward. You'll see they explain actually what each one does, and I think they do a great job at explaining these little details, and they do a lot of great work, so please make sure you check them out. But yeah, so basically, if you also want to bank on an additional kind of learning from this video, follow like what I've done. So just disable pretty much everything except these 4 items, which is Find My iPhone, HomeKit, oh sorry, not HomeKit, emergency calls. Case in point why you don't want to disable that, so my bad. Find My Phone, keep that. Find My iPhone, keep that on. Disable HomeKit, everything except satellite and setting time zone is what I didn't disable. So then you can go ahead and follow this. And then also at the bottom you see this iPhone analytics. So I wanted to mock this back up as to how I found it, but I don't remember which one was actually turned back on. So iPhone analytics is maybe the one that was on, but I don't remember. But I mean, I would say turn these off. If anything, these are a lot of perks to Apple, not to you. So take advantage of that great battery that you can get with iPhones, which is something I'm really falling in love with. So alright, thanks so much for checking out my video. I hope you found something new if you weren't aware about this yourself. So make sure to go back to your settings if you've done a backup and restore, and double check that all your settings actually did roll over. And if not, please leave me a comment if you learned something new, you have another question, some other kind of comment. We'll love to engage with you who's watching this. And thanks so much for watching. This is Ramon with Tech Did This.